Vegas home. He's lived here for 4 years, and he was standing outside. I'm going to bring him in right now. He was standing outside when you all of a sudden saw this.
Look, she's talking into a Swifter Duster.
Well, actually, one of my friends from work called me. He said there was a lot of stuff over there on the freeway. He was pulled on the side. So I stopped what I was doing. I was working on the floor around the fireplace.
Oh, really?
So I come outside. I wanted to see where it was at, so I'd know what to do. And I was talking down the street talking to Jerry and Connie, my neighbor. And he looked up above his tree and said, "There it is." So he started running in the house. I looked up and I started running because I heard that train sound, the roar. And I was running hoping that it wouldn't catch me and pick me up and take me wherever. So I told my girlfriend, she was standing at the front door, go to the shower.
You got a girlfriend?
And I got right behind her after I closed the door. And then a few minutes after that, I just heard something like grab the roof and tear it off.
Dadgum.
She said, "Well, it's over."
It is?
I said, "Well, okay, well, let's just go check." Then I come outside, my gazebo, my fence, my trees.
Behind your house.
Behind my house.
That's a sad story.
It's just ripped off.
How's Jerry doing?
Tell me how lucky are you feeling right now, because you...
Down. It appears to me like we had maybe some power lines too that were down there, but that building, that whole side of the building collapsed. Much of the debris falling on that tractor trailer that was parked there.
When you have a tornado like this, Dan, how big is the debris field?
McDermott and Hedge Copse.
This is our area.
Spring Creek. Moving
this is the street we live on.
At this moment, no threat of a tornado there, but we're certainly going to watch for additional signs.
Did you hear that word?
And you know what? Tornado. 1957.
Sure.
Dallas tornado. That tornado tracked over the same area through West Dallas, and here we are, some 53 years later. Now, granted, a weaker tornado, but impacting the same area of Dallas.
My dad lived
this was recorded by somebody?
at that time, and the tornado itself came no more than 200 yards
Seems like the
away
first
from
thing
where
we did
he
was
was
upload
over at the
it.
St. Mark's School of Texas campus. And this is eerily similar. I'm sure it brings back memories for him and a lot of folks that have lived here in this area for a long time.
I know.
What's interesting about this, Dan, you can't see the full connection. It looks like it stops about halfway down, but you can see on the ground the debris flying. That's what we so often tell people is that that condensation funnel will not always be visible all the way from the base.
That we're seeing right now is consistent with the tornado that was on the ground just about 30 minutes ago, just to the west and northwest of downtown Dallas at Mockingbird and Westmoreland. This is very near the Love Field area, somewhat industrial area.
So apparently the worst is right over us. I know. The clouds. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but their clouds are moving really fast. Black chickens, chickpeas, chickpea fly.
Down at the base of the stream, you can see the rotation within this tornado, and it actually strengthens. This is from one of our downtown Dallas tower cams. I believe this was actually our Dallas tower cam.
You see the wind shaking the camera?
Rotation within this funnel cloud as that touched down. The tornado was on the ground. The tornado was on the ground for at least 10 minutes, and those live pictures you saw just a moment.
A little bit of energy that's left in these clouds, and I need to check in with Addison Tower here. Pete, so I'm going to hand it back to you for just a couple of minutes.
That's fine. And Troy, I know where you are right now. You're on the west side of the tollway. You're looking off to the northeast, and that circulation that we saw right there was right around the tollway in George Bush. So George Bush turned.
I think that lady's going for it. Going for cover.
Pointed right now from the Addison
She's bringing
Airport,
a box or like
that angle right there from the Addison Airport, looking off to, and there's a little bit more rotation
right
there in the center of our screen, just center left now, right there, Rusty. Rusty's moving in on that. Looks like trying to see a little bit of rotation, not as well defined as what we were seeing.
Ain't that sexy? Oh no, she's not going for it. She's getting groceries. actually moving really fast.
A little bit of light, like I've been using the term ragged, a little bit of a ragged rotation in those kind of light-colored white clouds as they make their way northbound. So like I said,
Bubba, tornado's over. You're not gonna die. Go for it.